In this video, we will see that how we can register a free domain and get a free web hosting. For this, we will use infinityfree.net. Infinity Web Hosting provides free domain and web hosting to users. Basically, Infinity Free Web Hosting is sponsored by a company called iFastNet, which handles the premium hosting plans, while the free plan is managed by Infinity Free Web Hosting itself. Infinity Free Web Hosting provides great features for free, such as Vista Panel that helps you in the management of web server. It provides unlimited disk space, unlimited database, and unlimited bandwidth with some little restrictions. Infinity Free provides Softaculous installer app, which can be used to install different services like WordPress, PrestaShop, Joomla, and many others in a few clicks. So to create account, we have to search infinityfree.net. Here, we will click here on sign up now. We will put here our email address and password. And now we will click here on create new account. Now we will verify our email address. So now our email address has successfully verified. Here you can see that we have 0 active account out of 3. It means that we can create 3 websites with this account. So to create a website, we will click here on create account. Here we will select subdomain and we will search a domain for us. Here we can select the extension for our domain. Here are different extensions. We will select rf.gd. So now the domain name is minecoffee.rf.gd. Let's see that either this domain name is available or not. So for this, we will click here on search domain. So now here you can see that the domain minecoffee.rf.gd is available. Now we'll go towards the second step. Here we can give the account label and the username and password will be auto-generated. So we'll leave them blank here. We will click here on I am not a robot. And then we will click here on create account. Now here we will click here on view client area. Here you can see the status that we are setting up your account. Please refresh this page in few minutes. Site takes few minutes to create an account, so let's wait few minutes. So now we will see all the details. Here you can see the username, password, and the status which is active right now, label, main domain, website IP which is unknown right now, hosting volume, and created on. You can see all other details like MySQL details, FTP details, domain and subdomain. We have only a one subdomain, minecoffee.rf.gd. Now we will click here on control panel. We will click here on I approve. Now here at the bottom, you can see all the references, files, databases, domains, and email and matrices. You can also see some security settings here. And in statics, you can see everything about your hosting. You can see plain FTP accounts. You can create only one FTP account with infinityfree.net. Here you can see that you can create unlimited subdomains, add-on domains, park domains, and all other things. Here you can see the account details. Now to install WordPress, we have to find Softaculous installer app. So here is the Softaculous apps installer. We will click here. You can see here you can install WordPress, Joomla and many other apps by using Softaculous app. We want to install WordPress, so we'll come here and click here on install. Now here you have to choose the version of WordPress which you want to install. So here you can see all the versions. We will click here on latest version, and here you can change the protocol. Here you can see all the protocols provided by the infinityfree.net. Here's the domain name, and in directory we will leave it blank. Here you can change the site name. You can change the site description. Here we will leave these boxes unchecked, and here we will put a username. So the username is, and here we will put the password. Language is English. Here are two plugins, Limit Login Attempts and Classic Editor. Limit Login Attempts is a security plugin. If you want to install it, then you can check this box. And here is a Classic Editor plugin. Latest versions of WordPress use Block Editor. If you want to use Classic Editor, then you can check this box. We will check this box because we want a Classic Editor in our WordPress website. In Advanced Options, you can see different options. From here, you can change the name of database. You can change the table prefix. But right now, we will leave them as it is. And in backup location, we will leave it at default position. Here you can see that Softaculous providing some themes. We can select these themes in our website, but right now we will not select any theme. We will manage all themes when WordPress will be installed. So now we will simply click here on install. So now the WordPress is installing. So the WordPress has successfully installed. To visit the site, we will click here. So here's our site with by default theme from the WordPress. To access the dashboard, we have to put wp-admin in front of web name. So here's the web name. We will put here wp-admin. Here we will put our username and password. So the username was Amir and the password was test. We will click here on login. So here is our WordPress dashboard or backend. Here you can see all the options like posts, media, pages, comments, appearance, plugins, users, tools, and settings. And here you can see different blocks. So in this way, you can install WordPress absolutely free by using infinityfree.net. Hope you enjoyed and understood. Let's move towards the next video.